What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? A mess. Love after lockup. Life after lockup. What is this? Season 3, episode 55. Confessions of a Serial Lie. Okay. Let me just. At this point, Shane and Lacey, what are we doing? Okay. What are we really doing? Okay. Because I can't take no more. I can't take no more. Like, next week is supposed to be some big truth bomb that's supposed to come out while y'all up in couples counseling. Lacey, let me just tell you this. I don't understand why you in couples counseling. Let me tell you something. All gloves and all hopes and bets is off. I'm finna go in. Because at this point in time, Lacey, you I don't understand what it is that you are doing, okay? I really don't. What did you think that you was getting out of calling John? See, once again, you're playing with fire, okay? And I feel like this is all a game to you, and I feel like that you get a rush from this, okay? Seeing how far you can go without getting caught. And it all started when you was messing around with Shane and John at the same time when both of their asses was in jail, okay? You was just trying to see how far you can go. And it's like a thrill. It's like a rush to you, okay? That's what it feel like. Because ain't no way in hell, even if my husband... I don't do that. Even if my wife, okay, or my spouse or whatever, girl, y'all saw how I had to pause. Like, ain't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Oh, bitch, I be up here cracking myself up. Even if my wife or whoever I'm with, okay, listen, you could do some foul stuff, okay? And let me tell you something. This stuff, let me backtrack that because, certain type of foul stuff, it's a certain level that I can get, okay? Listen, y'all ain't seen me, okay? I done said some petty stuff. I done said some shady stuff. But you ain't seen me go as far as I can go to really hurt somebody's feelings. And when I hurt them feelings, it ain't no coming back from that because that means I'm completely done. I did that to one person before, and yeah, I ended that shit, but that was neither here nor there. This is the thing, okay? Now I understand that you felt a little blindsided or whatever by that little questionnaire and lie detector shit that was saying that, Shane was out here talking to dudes or whatever. But then when he explained the situation, and see, this is the part. I don't care what you're going through, and it really wasn't that bad what he did, okay? Yeah, he was lying to you. He was keeping it a secret from you as to exactly what he was doing, meaning who he was talking to, but he said he was doing it for money because he quit his job to stay home with your ass to freaking help you out. But then again, Shane, you were suspicious because you were spending all that time in the gym, okay? So, like he said last week, you're in your feelings over freaking OnlyFans when you started off as a webcam girl, okay? That's what you used to do. And then he said, also said, he's giving out videos of him and Lacey. 9 out of 10, he probably is doing that, but he also probably giving some little solo stuff. I won't put it past him, And at this point, you got to do what you got to do to feed the family because you ain't working. I don't know how much WeTV paying y'all, okay? Like, come on. Beggars can't be choosers in this situation. And I truly, as long as he ain't out there actually doing nothing and he getting paid for this stuff and he being safe with it, I'm okay in this situation, okay? Because we in a hard time. Who am I to judge, okay? Who am I to judge? The only thing that Shane did wrong in that situation is not telling you what was really up. That was it, okay? And even if that's the case, that still does not warrant your ass to go talk to John, your ex, okay? A person that does not like your husband, okay? You know that they have issue. You know that man still has feelings for you, okay? Whether he wants to say it or not to you, he still has feelings for you because y'all have yet to block each other. Sometimes, we suppose we like each other, we love a person, but that does not necessarily mean that we supposed to be with them. And you are playing with goddamn fire. If that man do something to you, I'm not advocating for violence or anything because I fuck Shane up if he put a hand on you, okay? Because I don't like that. But if he cussed your ass the fuck out and leave you, because, bitch, you violated. You completely violated. To me, at this point, you did worse than what he did, okay? You did worse than what he did. You went and talked to the enemy, All right, you didn't talk to somebody, and then you're lying too. So you're making it seem like he's the only one that's not being truthful, bitch. You've been talking to this man for a minute too. Okay, and then gonna get on the phone, and if you would have had constant communication with him, and see that's the problem with a lot of these relationships is the communication is lacking. Okay, and I fall short in that department sometimes too. So that's how come I'm speaking from experience in a little bit. Okay, but all you had to do after that situation when you found out what you found out, you sit down after you calm yourself down. You don't make rash decisions when you are pissed. Okay, because that means that you are doing something that's gonna mess up something. Okay, you're gonna do something that you're gonna regret. You sit yourself down. I'm talking to somebody out there. Okay, you sit down and you have a freaking calm and mature conversation with your spouse. Okay, you put this out on the table. Tell me everything. Like, please just tell me everything. And you listen when they start to. You make the situation feel as though it's comfortable enough for me to tell you what I need to tell you, and knowing that you ain't gonna just blow up off the handle. Okay, I know sometimes we can't control ourselves because we be all up in our feelings, but sometimes that's why I say you got to calm yourself down. Let him talk, and then you talk later. Then y'all have to go back and forth. That's how we do that. We listen. Because then if you would have understood, you wouldn't have did what you did. But then again, bitch, you probably would have did it anyway because you've been doing it. Okay, gonna call John. John literally waking up with his hoe up in the bed. Let me not say that. His woman in the bed. Because that lady ain't do nothing to nobody. She probably don't even know about Lacey like that, okay? And you up here talking about gonna spread the man business to your ex. The whole he talking to dudes or doing that. Why would you do that? Now see, Lacey, you lost all the respect from me, girl, cause that was trifling. Y'all up here playing with fire, okay? Like, he young too, and them young ones, they high heads like a motherfucker too sometimes. And you up here telling that man all his business, and then gonna ask him, well, I told you you should never you should have went with me or whatever. But then gonna ask what he doing, can we meet up and talk and all this stuff. What we need to meet up for? What y'all need to meet up for? We don't need to do that. Okay, I said, Lacey, and I'm so glad, and I was actually surprised. John said, listen, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, if he ever put his hands on you or whatever, y'all get into a fight or whatever, I'll be there to help you out. But just hitting you up right about now and just going to kick. No, that ain't finna happen because I got me a lady. Okay, I ain't never thought that I would feel the same way I felt with Lacey. Like I'm in love and butterflies and all that stuff. But I feel that with old girl, and I was like, cool. You stay there, block that bitch number. He ain't gonna block it, and Lacey ain't either. She was sitting there looking dumb. Okay, I said, this is stupid. This is stupid. Y'all made me mad. Made me mad. Another couple that made me mad. Listen, get Marcelino and Brittany off the show. Okay? Because at this point, I don't care. I don't care. Marcelino in the park with Lil Gio, and they call Gil Brittany's stepdaddy and asking him, listen, can you come down here and give me a break? Because your daughter is just doing a goddamn most. I need a break. She need a break. I just want to take her out on a dinner date or whatever. I just want to have some time with her. You know what I'm saying? All these kids just running me ragged. And then I got to take care of this big kid right here because she don't know what to do. Could you just come? He was like, okay, cool. So he told the little boy, mind you, the whole time I was really like, kids repeat things that they hear. They soak up stuff. Even when you think they're not paying attention, they're paying attention. So when he had that phone on speakerphone and he was telling Gil all the stuff that was going on and how he been feeling about Brittany and all this stuff, I said, Gio right there. Almost when the conversation was over with, that's when Marcelino get up. I said, it's too late. Gio done heard it, but he gonna tell little Gio, don't say nothing to mama, it's gonna be a surprise. Okay, that's gonna be our little secret. Don't say nothing about granddaddy coming. I said you shouldn't even told him that he was coming. Because once again, kids, as soon as you say it's gonna be a secret, that means to them, tell that stuff right then and there. Because as soon as they get up in the house, Gio was like, first of all, Gio sounded like a grown-ass man when he came up in the house. He was like, oh my God, it's so hot outside. Like I'm sweating. I said, excuse me, did you grow up in 5 more years or whatever? What happened? He sounded grown as hell when he was talking about how hot it was. And then as soon as he sat down, he was like, Mom, I got a secret to tell you. I said, what? A secret about granddad? I said, take him upstairs. Gio, get out. Okay, like... I said, see, Marcelino had to tell him to go ahead and leave. And so, of course, he went on ahead and told her about Gil coming. And Brittany was in her feelings a little bit because she didn't want to disappoint her daddy, her stepdaddy, her daddy. Okay, we're going to call him daddy because that's the man that been up in her life. All right. And then, she was like, I always been like this disappointment to him. I always felt that way. And then when I got married to you, like when he came to the wedding, he was like, I'm really proud of you and everything. And that was like the first time I ever heard something like that from him. I was like, oh, okay, and so let him come over here and just play granddad, okay? Meanwhile, she didn't got a message, an email from her actual daddy, okay? Or I should say father, her sperm donor, okay? His name William, okay? So she go over there to talk to her mama about it. She ain't even talk to her husband about it. She need to go to the source, okay? One of the sources, okay? It's one or two sources, and she went to the second one, and that's the mama, okay? Because the mama used to be married to him, or at least together with him, one of the two, and come to find out the mama living at a friend of Brittany's place, and she's watching out the dogs, because as soon as Brittany came up into that house and the mama opened up the door, I said, now how this lady go from a crackhead motel, because that's what she was at, I ain't trying to be funny, that's what she was at, to trying to get rehab out there in Alaska, to a house in the span of, I said, what's the rent like? And what kind of assistance is she on? Oh, she living in somebody else's house. I said, oh, okay, because I was about to say, maybe I need to pick up and move to Vegas, because I heard it's a little cheap out there. Is that true? Y'all let me know. Anyway, Brittany said, speaking of the rehab stuff, mama didn't finish that rehab out there in Alaska, but she do look like she doing good. But she said, I'm not finna be fooled, okay? Just because you look like you doing good don't mean that you all the way good. And I said, of course, you know that. So of course she told her about the email. The daddy want to reach out to her, and he want to see the grandkids. Mind you, he haven't seen Brittany since she was a little kid, okay? I'm sitting here thinking like, daddy seen you on TV, because how he know you got grandkids? Who telling him all this stuff? The daddy sent you on father sent you on TV, okay? He seen you on TV, and now he want to reach out. That's what I'm getting, okay? Because then the mama was like, Brittany was like, she ain't know the whole story. Mama never really said, you just said did you really take us from him or whatever? That's possibly what it was. She was like, no, we left, okay? We left, okay? Because he was an abusive person. He was manipulative. He was all these bad, controlling, all emotionally abusive, physically abusive. He was just a bad guy. Alcoholic, drug addict, all of that stuff, okay? And it just wasn't a good situation to be in. But even if I did leave, he still didn't try to get see y'all, okay? So regardless of the fact that, the mama somewhat probably kept the kids away from him, but yet she was doing the same thing, okay, he still didn't bother to reach out to them. Okay, so they both was wrong in a sense. More so the daddy, but the mama was too a little bit if she was trying to keep the kids from him. Like, y'all could have made arrangement for visitation, depending on how bad it was. Because if it was really bad, yeah, keep them kids away until he got clean. And he probably said, fuck that, I'm going to keep on doing what I did, fuck them kids. That's what it seemed like, okay? And so, I'm sitting here like, as Brittany talking, that arm was moving, and then it stopped. And that sleeve that she got, it's a big ass William tattooed on her arm right here. I said, you ain't seen your daddy in a long time, so you put your daddy name on you? Or is that somebody else that you was messing around with? Listen, ain't no way in hell I get my daddy name tattooed on me. I'm just going to put that out there. He don't deserve that. Moving on from that. Girl, Brittany, decide whether you want to meet that man or not. If you want to meet him, let that be your decision. Yeah, you could tell your mama out of respect or whatever, but truth be told, she don't even need to know, okay? Because that's your father. If you want to meet him, okay? That's all that it is. And like the mom said, she don't want the kids getting hurt, but that's Brittany's decision to make. Moving on from that, let's get to Stan and Lisa, okay? Lisa and Renata is up in the hotel, right, playing with these raggedy ass wigs. Okay, first of all, I feel away. I feel away because I was so glad that we got a black lady up here, and Stan gave her over $3,000 for them wigs, and they was putting her business out there, whatever, like promote. I was like, go ahead, promote, bitch, go ahead, promote, get that money, okay? You on national TV. Only to see that shit I said, I hope it didn't look like that because I can't remember. I don't think it came from the shop looking like that. It's because of the way that they upkept it. They didn't upkeep it, okay? You know when you get your little Barbie dolls, all right, but then you just throw it away into the bin or whatever with everything else and you don't keep the hair looking good, and then like after the fifth time you get the shit and it's all matted and stuff. That's how the wigs was looking, and I'm pretty sure they just threw it in the bag or whatever and didn't treat it. That's why the shit was looking messed up. Plus it was that one that Renata put on her head. I said, that's synthetic shit. I said, Miss Lady, what you saw that, man? You did that shit on purpose. I get why you did it, girl. We ain't gonna tell the secret, but you know, my people, we know. Let me stop being messy. But no, Renata said this shit don't even look natural, okay? So they going back and forth about what they about to do with this, you know, because Renata was supposed to dress up and be, Jasmine, and Lisa wanted her to meet up with Stan. Stan wanted to meet up or whatever at the house and all this stuff. And she was like, what if you want to get in bed? And what if you want to do that? I'm going to feel so weird and all this. And I said, Lisa, at this point, you're doing too much, okay? You have enough receipts right there, all right? You have the Facebook account and you have his messages and your messages or whatever. So it is what it is. We don't need to go through all of this, okay? You know, they go out there to the pool. They still talking about the Stan situation. You know, he out here doing, like, he basically feel like he just a little hoe, okay? That's basically what it is. Stan a little hoe, okay? He a little gigolo, okay? Without the money. Meaning he not getting paid for it, but he tricking. He tricking it because he got it, okay? Soon he ain't gonna have no more. He keep on doing what he doing. But, you know, Renata was like, so you still like girls or whatever? She was like, I mean, yeah, I still think I get or whatever. You know, I might want to do some stuff. You know, I still find you attractive and all that. And Renata was like, I mean, yeah. Me and her, we have some chemistry. The chemistry is there, but, you know, we never did anything. And, I mean, since Stan out here doing what he doing, ain't no telling what I just might do. And truth be told, I wasn't even mad at least. Because I don't respect that relationship. So, if you not going to respect it, she ain't got to respect it. I damn sure ain't got to respect it. I said, oh, okay. You know, they was up in that hot tub and all that. And then she was like, you want to go upstairs? And let's go upstairs and get a bed and cuddle. I said, well, what y'all about to do? Girl, Lisa said they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing because her and Renata got into an argument. I said, girl, you argued your way out of some that you've been wanting to try for the longest. I said, girl, what? Mind you, Renata was like, I think Stan brought her these wigs because he ain't like the fact that when her hair was lower, probably a lot of women was trying to get at her. And let me just tell you something. You see a girl with low cut, okay, them undercuts, them fades, low fades, Caesars with the deep waves and everything, you know what I'm saying? The little swoopy-de-doopy, you know, all of that. Baby, some of them be looking fine as shit, okay? And I don't even swing that way. And I'm talking about, you know, I don't go for the bush type. I don't go for the stud type or whatever, but I can acknowledge that, baby, some of them motherfuckers be fine as shit. Now, if I was a femme, I'd be all up over it. I'd be a hoe for it, okay? And I said, listen, she probably right. Lisa, especially in the white lesbian community, oh yeah, she would have had a whole bunch of them with that little short haircut. Trust and believe. Don't look at Tia. Tia probably had them bitches on lockup in goddamn prison. She wasn't just messing around with Nicole, and she probably got a few of them that's still out there playing around with her too. Okay, don't doubt it, bitch. Don't doubt it. But you know, Stan picks her up to go take her rock climbing. Because Renata and her got into it because of the way they was on two different paths, you know, two different levels as to what they wanted to do with this Lisa situation. I mean, this Jasmine situation. So they go rock climbing, right? And I'm going to fast forward to some stuff because at this particular moment, you know, Stan was like, you don't want to just sit around and just get fat. I was like, wait a minute. I felt like he just attacked me. Didn't even know that he did, but he just attacked me. Okay, bitch. But he get up there doing the rock climbing. You know, he hyped it all up, okay? But yeah, he the one that couldn't get halfway up there. Ooh, my fingers, my legs ain't working right. What's going on? Lisa said, let me show you how to do this, son. It's my first time doing it, but I can do it. Oh, she get up there. Yeah, baby. Do it, baby. Yeah, baby, look at your butt, baby. I like looking at this view, baby. I said, if he say baby like that one more time, it sounds so creepy. Mind you, I was the spotter. That spotter that they kept on showing, his face was like this. The fuck? And then they stopped in mid-air, mid-wall, to have a conversation about whether or not Stan was cheating. Okay, girl. Lisa was like, so what you do? Mind you, Lisa didn't come home that night. So basically Stan said, listen, I went out to dinner with Tina and we ain't do nothing else. I said, now that's the wrong move. You heard this girl having an issue about you talking to your ex, talking to this particular ex, Tina, that we've heard mentioned a few times. And you gonna take your butt out there and go dinner with her and then gonna tell her to and expect her to believe that nothing else happened. Okay, Stanley. And then she was like, so you ain't talking to nobody else? You ain't talking to nobody else? And then they get into this whole back and forth about communication and talking over each other. And the spotter's just sitting there like this. My arms hurt. I would like to move my legs and I would like to go on lunch. Okay, so could y'all wrap this up? Wrap this up before I let this goddamn rope go. Okay, that's how the spotters was looking, baby. And then, she was like, no, I ain't been talking to nobody else. It's just you. What you talking about? She was like, because you're a lie. Do you know Jasmine Patullo? I said, ooh. And then it cut off. I said, really? So we got to wait till next week or the week after that to find out what's going to happen. Girl, Stan was just in there, and I know he going to lie. I know he going to lie. Because, bitch, I would have said it wasn't me. Okay, but no. Moving on from that. We get Brittany and, Brittany and what's that girl name? I mean, not him, not girl. Ray. Girl, I had a moment. Brittany and Ray. Okay, let me just tell you this. Brittany, you really need some help. And it just came off. You really need some help. Because I feel as though you probably got picked on. The issues with Brittany is deep, okay? I still don't like the bitch, but I shouldn't have said it so hard the way that I said it. Wow, I said that like that girl did something to me. I still dislike her, okay? Because of the way she's going about the situation. And I feel as though Brittany got issues that run deep. First of all, you know, she's a thicker little girl, you know, a little thick, and that's fine. You know, she got a nice body shape. Baby, I find it fine, okay? You know, and she's a darker woman, okay? And she probably was that one that had to flaunt the fact that, you know, this is the tease that she giving me. Had to flaunt the fact that her parents had money in order to get friends. I don't know why she gives me that tease, but she gives me that tease. Because sometimes it don't happen, you know what I'm saying? You can get friends naturally, you know, whatever. But she just comes off like she tries to control the people in her life with the fact that she got money, okay? Or she got this certain stature or whatever. That's what it comes off as. Because of the way that she, and in her relationships too. Because, I don't know if she was actually picked, or I don't even want to say picked, but did guys actually come to her, you know, wanted to have relationships with her when she was younger or whatever? I don't know. So the way she's holding on to Ray, it just feels that way. And then you're going to lose that man. You're going to lose that man because you're doing absolutely the most, okay? This bitch really got up in that car, went down there to Bink house, cousin Bink, okay? Binky do, okay? Went over there to his house. She was like, if he up in there with them hoes and them strippers or whatever, and what's good? You know, I'm going to be over it and I'm going to be done, okay? He can get all his stuff and he can just leave. I said, excuse me, ma'am. Because Ray wasn't answering his phone. Now, you know, sometimes when you out with the boys or whatever, I mean, I ain't trying to make no excuse, but it might sound like an excuse, but we know it has happened. It has happened, okay? I said, girl, did you even give him enough time to look at the phone and to call you back? You know, she get in there and she bamming on the door. And first of all, I don't answer people at my door like that. If I don't know you and you calling my phone and it says some number that I don't know, you don't get picked up. If it says unknown caller, I might pick it up because it could be some business stuff and somebody that don't want their numbers, you know, somebody high up. That's the only reason why I will most likely answer an unknown number that says that. You come knocking at my door like you the police, bitch, I'm not opening it up, okay? She came to that door like a hood rat, and I hate to even use that freaking word, but you know, I should. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. She came to them like she'd have lost her damn mind. There you go. There you. Let's scratch that. Forget that I said that. Scratch it off the record. She lost her damn mind and then just came on through. Bink looking like damn. She was like, so where the hoes at? So where the hoes at? Huh? You up in here with these people? Where the hoes at? They was like, ain't nobody up in here. It was just Bink, another dude, and Ray. And I'm just like, girl, you stupid. And then, you know, when you get caught and you don't want to be like, this what she should have did, and this what she didn't want to do. Okay, that's why she continued on doing what she did. Where the hoes at? Where these bitches? Where the strippers? Where the party at? Huh? Where the party at? I want to know where they at. Babe, what you talking about? It's just us right here. We just playing cards. What's going on? But you didn't answer my phone call. I know, because I was just caught up or whatever. So ain't nobody here. Nah, it's just us right here. Ain't nobody heading in the back. Nah, it's just us right here. You know what? My bad. I'ma just go ahead and leave and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. That's what she should have did. Truth be told, she shouldn't have came in the first goddamn place. But no, Miss Brittany just continued on, okay? And then continued to add insult to character. When you said you was coming over here, I was thinking that you was coming over here. What's your cousin? He a drug kingpin or whatever? You a felon, you a felon, you a felon. You ain't even supposed to be around these people, whatever, and all this. I said, you just disrespecting everybody in this man's house. And my whole thing is this. You need to ask yourself why Ray didn't feel comfortable enough telling you about his cousin Bink, okay? And telling you the location well, I guess he did give you the location. No, because you got it from his GPS on his phone. That's where you got the location. It made me mad because of the simple fact that she was being so selfish, and she said that she proved that the day after. So you get there, you caused this whole scene, and she was like, you know, you got to do this, and y'all don't want you around no fellas, and you ain't trying to go. I get that you a little concerned about that. That's understandable, but all that other shit was unnecessary, and you out here embarrassing him and embarrassing yourself, and then go get pissed off at him, okay? You coming? Hell no, bitch. What I look like? No, I get there when I get there. Oh, so you just gonna let me leave? Yes, because ain't nobody tell you to come. This is exactly why I ain't want you to come right now. I just wanted some time with my bros. Can I do that? Damn, I'm always under your ass. Can I do that? Like, you making this man feel like he back in the prison with people telling him when to eat shit and sleep. Okay, like, come on. You know, and then you get home and you pissed off, and then when Ray, you know, even Bing had to say, you know, she just looking out for you or whatever, and they get it, but I just wouldn't respect that shit because she just did the most, okay? Because anybody else probably would have cussed her ass out, all right? You know, he gets home, she getting pissed off at the fact that he stayed and just throw this whole tantrum, okay? You gotta not put yourself in situations that might get you caught up. You ain't supposed to be with no fella. I said, well, you the one that's broadcasting it all off. You broadcasting and bringing attention to it, okay? You the one that's gonna get him caught up because your ass can't keep your mouth shut for nothing, okay? Like, bruh, like he said, if the people don't come around and I don't get caught, I'm good, okay? And then you gotta work and all the paychecks that you gotta get. He was like, I don't understand that shit with the paychecks, okay? Like, and at this point, I said I don't get it either because I be good goddamn. I'm not dating your parents. I'm dating you, okay? And if they don't want to fucking meet me, we ain't got to do that, okay? But what I'm not finna do is bend to their beck and call and their will and tell them, look at my paycheck. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting 3 consistent. No, bitch. We don't do no shit like that. We grown up in this motherfucker. You ain't my mama. Okay, that's your mama. Your mama want to see a paycheck or a pay stub or whatever. You show her yours, okay? That's all you need to do, you know. And Brittany getting all up in her feelings and basically threw him out the bedroom. Okay, just pissed, just all mad that he didn't come home with her. I'm sitting here like, girl. And then he cooked her breakfast the next day. Do you know I would have made her feel so bad about herself. Y'all, I don't know if it's a toxic thing about me or whatever, a flaw, But when you do something like that, and I feel like you humiliating me, you embarrassing the hell out of me on purpose, I'm gonna make you feel that, okay? I'm not about to talk to you. I'm not about to bend to your will to apologize and give you what you want because you the one that did the shit. I will not speak to you until you speak to me, and then there's a possibility that I probably won't, okay? I will make you fucking cry because I won't speak to you. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't embarrass me. Okay? And they up there talking and making up, girl, Ray, you better than me because it wouldn't be me. But anyway, I guess that's why I'm not in a relationship. Y'all be like, damn, Ashley. I know y'all just be like, girl, toxic. Now I'm keeping it real with y'all. And then let me just do this little shit with Shawn. Shawn and Sarah. Now, Sarah, good sis, I thought you was good sis, okay? I thought you was good sis with the good sense. Obviously, you ain't, okay? Because you should have said no, and you should have listened to your mother when she said something about that man ain't right, okay? She straight up asked him, so that's what you do? You go around dating girls in prisons and stuff, that's what you do? Yeah, that's what he do, okay? You literally called him out with the facts without having proof, but you said the facts and you ain't even realize it, girl. Okay, so Sarah, she popped up at Shawn's house. You know, Shawn was getting it all together. You know, we only clean up when we got somebody coming over that's about to give us some or whatever. And that's what Shawn really did. Okay, I will say this. It was cute that he put the little picnic down there. He put the picnic down there. I said, all right, you know, that was nice. That was a nice little gesture. Okay, he said it's cold outside. I wanted to do a picnic, so let's do it outside in the living room. I said, all right, cool. You know, so they get up in there, they talk, and she was like, oh my God, I feel so comfortable with Shawn. And, you know, but I'm just a little bit nervous about the sexual thing about it because I haven't had sex with a man in 6 years, and I haven't had sex ever sober. So it's just like something weird that's gonna happen. I don't know. I said don't. Okay, now they sit down there, they talking, and they making googly eyes at each other. And I said, he just looks so creepy when he's talking. Like, he gave her some game, baby. He was like, you know, I just want to take care of you. I just want to love you. I just want to be there for you. I just want you to be my everything and let you know that I can be your everything as well. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh my gosh, Shawn. And he was like, come on, let's go upstairs because you know that's what it's heading. Because he had 2 corns up in the basket because he said, you know, when we was supposed to get out, you know, we was supposed to do it up in the cornfields when you got out. I said, nigga. Baby. Sarah ain't been over at the house but a couple of hours, and Shawn and already got her upstairs in the bedroom because that's all what was on his mind. He said, bitch, ain't no time wasting, okay? We finna spend the whole weekend fucking, okay? I said, all right, you know. And when they get to doing what they got to doing, you know, they took the cameras out. Y'all remember the one when they actually let the sound play of them out the... I said, why y'all got their mics on? Just go in there and tell her to take the mic off or at least turn it up a little bit more. Anyway, no, not with them. Okay, not with them. I was so glad that I ain't hear Shawn. Okay, no. Okay, but after they finished, post-coital, they was like, oh my God, you know, are you okay? I'm okay. I said, what y'all do? And I know you put your clothes and stuff back on because they filming you or whatever. But baby, I said, your face don't look damp. The makeup still in place. The hair still in place. I said, did y'all really do it or are you just playing? Because then in the confessional, here goes Sarah. I mean, Shawn, surprisingly, he's really good at sex. I did not know, like, oh my God, like, and then he's so attentive to me, and he knew that it was my first time in a long time. Like, oh my God, I said, what? That's why you got 6 kids, and that's probably why Kelly stayed as long as she did. Okay, Kelly, I still don't understand it, but okay, I just called it. I just called it. You know, that's what Sarah said. She verified some stuff. I said, sometimes good, all dick ain't good dick. Okay, I'm just want to let y'all know that toxic dick is not. Let me stop because. Toxic is the same. Anyway, moving on. Girl, they laying there. He was like, you know what, let me, Shawn, you got what you came there for, or you got what you got her there for. Why would you choose this moment to drop the bomb on her? Okay? Baby, at this moment, he was like, so, I gotta let you know that I got something to tell you. And she was like, oh my God, what do you have to tell me? And he said, I got 6 kids. You got 6 kids? why would you lie about that? You had a whole problem about me not telling you about my daughter because I didn't want her to meet you yet because I was trying to get to know you. And then you gonna tell me that you have 6 kids? I mean, what's the difference? The difference is I told you about my daughter. You could have told me, okay? You could have told me. I mentioned to you that I had a kid, okay? But you could have told me too. You could have told me. What else are you saying to say? I also used to date and be engaged with another inmate. Oh my God, when? So you do what? Like, why would you lie about stuff like this? Who cares? I really feel like she wouldn't have cared if he would have just said, yeah, my last engagement was with another inmate. She probably would have been like, but she wouldn't have caused a big deal. But then she said, when was this? I mean, it was like probably 6 months ago, whatever. It was like, well, how long was it? I mean, probably like 6 months. And she was like, if this, if 4 of y'all went out, 2 of y'all must have been really cheap because I found your credit card receipt, okay? And that math ain't mathing. But what I'm getting out in my total of my summation of this, that's around the time you stopped talking to me for 2 months, right? Because you was talking to another bitch and you was engaged to her. And then you picked back up, I guess, when that shit was over with. And he was like, yeah. And I said, oops. So he was still talking to her while he was with Destiny. Because he stopped it for a minute to get with Destiny or to confirm some shit with Destiny. And then was talking to her while he was with crazy ass Destiny. I said, Sarah, get the hell up out of there. She threw that water. You liar. Can't trust a liar. There's something worse than a liar. I said, girl, you shouldn't have gave your cootie cat up, okay? That's all that it was, okay? You should have let him sweat it out, okay? That's what it was, baby. I feel sorry for you. But then again, I don't because I told you don't do it, okay? She stormed the hell up out of there. I said, don't ever come back. But then again, you know she will. Anyway, that was Love After Lockup. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Wait a minute. Peace. Oh my God, I'm finna go watch Spice World. Spice up your life.